that's why he went to the cross. And I love how you were talking about, which one gathered the people? Philip and Bartholomew, right? That's kind of what the Little Black Dress event's about, right? We are gathering the people. We are preparing a table, and we are going to give them a message of God's love. And so we had like 40-some people RSVP for tonight, and they aren't here, but that's okay. We are still going to go ahead and prepare as usual. We're going to share all the details so that you all know everything there is to know about how to get people involved in Little Black Dress, and we are going to pass that on to others. So Deanna, thank you so much for playing girls. Crystal and Amanda, thank you for being that was an important part for me, because I want to make sure, like I said in the beginning, that we go forward being filled up with God, and that is what we give away. I think in today's world we give away of ourselves way too much, and then we experience burnout, or we're giving away something that isn't even God, and then there's not lasting results. So we're giving away Jesus, and that's an exciting place to be. So as we know, the mission of the Little Black Dress event is inspiring women to outfit themselves in God's love so that we can walk our runways of life with purpose, confidence, and joy. And the way we do that, not just in our everyday lives, obviously, but we put on this big event, right, to show others that. So just a little reminder of what the Little Black Dress event is all about. We're going to play this video. Plug your ears in the beginning because there's a lot of static, and we need a new video.
Welcome to the Little Black Dress event. We are so excited that you decided to spend the evening with us. I promise you, you will not regret it. It will be one of the greatest nights of your life.
My name is Paula Roach, and I am the founder and director of the Little Black Dress event. The mission of the Little Black Dress event is to inspire women to outfit themselves in God's love. Another way we say that simply is wear love.
Women come in and they don't know what the event is for, and they're like, what is this thing about a dress, wearing a dress, this little black dress? But the Little Black Dress is just kind of an avenue for us to be able to minister God's love to women.
We give away tons of door prizes, and again, it's just an opportunity to shower women with love and gifts and pamper them so they can have a day away. The fashion show, we have a fashion show. Just one reason is just to have fun. But secondly, we believe every woman should have a little black dress, an outfit that they can feel beautiful and they can feel appropriately dressed. But sometimes they don't even know how to wear that dress. So the fashion show is fun, but it's also practical to teach women, hey, if you just have this one great piece of clothing, you can feel confident.
And ladies, woo, look at those shoes!
So the type of woman that is getting the dress is someone who definitely has a background, who's been through a lot in their life. They literally do not have a black dress in their closet that they can wear, just to any event that they have to sort of dress up for.
Here I am in the room where the women actually receive the little black dresses. We have women that are nominated each year to receive these dresses just as an offering of love from us to them. They're from Divis, they're from different shelters, and they all need to be loved on. So we get to offer these women a dress that's in their size, it's stylish, it's something fun that they can wear.
A lot of these ladies, they don't even know what it's like to be around a guy that's nice. They're in a community that isn't necessarily great for them, and they just need somebody to love on them, somebody to show them that a guy can be a nice guy. I've been doing it for, I believe, 3 years now, and I've seen it continue to grow. More and more people continue to be touched, their lives continue to be changed through this event, and it's why I keep coming back to help out. It's a great opportunity to be standing in the path on the way out, and to see them blush for that moment while you hand them a rose, but also to just see the warmth in their eyes after they've come from this event.
We weren't really quite sure what we thought coming in, other than the fact that we were offered the opportunity to be a part of this luncheon, and we feel very blessed, and it was nice to feel a part of.
I was just still in awe and so grateful, and I
definitely feel the love. So.
I just loved seeing the look on the women's faces when they won prizes and they heard that they were loved and wonderfully made, and it just really lifted my spirits to see the smile on their face when they came back from receiving their dress. It was like something I can't even explain. Their smiles were so big and so bright, and they just looked like they had been just relieved of so much pain and hurt, and I can't imagine how they'll feel putting that stuff on, putting those necklaces on, and dressing up for whatever they're going to do, whether it's going to church or going to a job interview. They're going to feel confident now and empowered, and I love that.
All right. Okay. We need a new video. My hair is like to here. I don't know. That was like 7 years ago, I think. But we're going to just go over all the different pieces. So everyone should have received this when they came in. If they did not, they're in the lobby. Are you grabbing one?
Yes, ma'am.
They're different than what's on the table.
Okay.
In the lobby, sorry. But this is just, the front gives just an overview of the event. So it's something that if you have someone you want to share it with, it gives an overview, and we have QR codes for every little sign up. Can you believe that? But we're going to go over all the different pieces of the event. So the first I want to say, our event this year is at the Renaissance Hotel. It's not where last year we were at Tulsa Marriott. This is at the Renaissance on 71st behind Target. It's a really beautiful venue. They're great to work with, so hopefully it'll be a great experience. We have set last year's event, we had set for, I think, was it 54 tables, so like 540 people. We don't plan to go, we kind of want to keep around the 500 mark because we want to make sure that we are taking care of the individuals who come. And I know we've had lots of talks about going bigger and going in different places, but until we have that many table hosts who could truly take care of the people at the event, we just want to make sure that we keep it small and intimate. Small, 500 is not small, but you know what I mean. We want to make sure we're taking care of the people. We're sticking to the mission of what we're called to. And it's fun to have the big event, but it's our table hosts, the individuals, taking care of the individuals that makes it special. So the first thing we want to talk about is nominating. And Linda, can you come tell a little bit about how all of the nominations work? Everyone welcome Linda.
I'm the texter. I do the texting when I get the nominations. All the mechanics of the nominations are on here. For those of you who are less than my age, we have the QR codes. QTR codes?
Less than my age.
Whatever. I couldn't even get the menus to work during COVID, so I'm not even. I'll just go to the website, you know?
It's all on the
I
website.
hated that when you walk in, they say, oh, the menus are here, but oh my gosh. I don't want to eat here, never mind. Okay, so I know that we don't have a huge crowd here, but I was thinking about it while Debbie was doing her talk about the communion. That was 12 guys. 12. There's more than 12 people in here.
Yeah.
They changed the world. So we have opportunity. The Lord knows the world needs to be changed right now. There's so much hurting out there, and that's why we do this. I'm sure you run into women every day. Maybe you don't know what they've gone through. Maybe they're rude to you in a restaurant. Maybe they cut you off in traffic. Maybe they're your coworker and they do something snippy. But what's behind that? And I think a lot of times we don't take the time, and this little black dress event reminds me to take the time to look at that woman and say, you know, what's going on in her life? I know on here it says it's, you know, if they're having financial hardships or physical hardships or challenges, addiction challenges and things like that, but I think every day we run into some woman who needs to know that she's loved. Yeah. And those little black dresses are love in a dress. I mean, it's so much more than just a dress. It is hope, it is love, of course, dress in love, but it's also, you know, just a symbol that somebody cares, and that you are worthy, you are worth. I've heard so many stories. I don't remember how many years I've been doing this, but every year, the stories that I hear, when the nominations come in, I send them a text and congratulate them and let them know kind of the details. But it seems like every year somebody texts back and they need to talk and they need a phone call. And so we have calls, and Ruth does a lot of the follow-up calls. But they all have a story that melts your heart and gives you the enthusiasm and the strength and the fortitude to say, we're going to do this next year, we're going to do this, we're going to do it, you know. So again, the website's on here. Please pass this out to your friends, the codes, whatever they are. I think you do something with a cell phone there. And believe it or not, I've been in IT my whole career. Still, those codes mess me up. So anyway, nominate. Thank you.
So for nominations, a lot of times people ask, well, who can we nominate? And she basically hit the nail on the head. Anyone. Nominate anyone. Our desire is to show up. So if you see somebody, we've had several years ago, I'll never forget this story. Somebody who was on our team, she nominated the lady that worked at the dry cleaners that she saw every week because she just wanted that woman to. She's like, I've seen her every week and I know nothing about her, but she takes care of my dry cleaning. I want her to know that she's loved. So there might be someone that God just puts on your heart that you're like, I've wanted to witness to her. This could be an opportunity. So we also work with all the different organizations in town that want to be a part of it. So Women in Recovery, Domestic Violence Shelter, there are so many. There's like 42 on our list. And they don't all participate every year, but we have, I think last year we had 20-some that were a part of us. But it's for the organizations, but it's also for the individuals in our own life. So you can nominate them by putting your camera over the QR code or going on our website.
Some of you can.
Or going on the website and filling out the form there. We also have the Little Black Dress Award, and the award is for women in our community who are constantly serving others. So it's a Christian woman that is giving back. And so everybody who's nominated for the award will receive recognition, but only 3 people get the award. With the dresses, we try and give everyone a dress. With the Little Black Dress Award, we choose 3 and give them the award. But you can nominate anybody for just being faithful or consistent in serving or going above and beyond, whatever you want to do. So those are the 2 things, and that is on there as well. The next thing on our list is sign up to volunteer. Miss Ardith, you can come up. So there are several different ways to volunteer. You'll see at the bottom, the last thing on the volunteer sign up is the hospitality team. That's where our men volunteer, so that's a link you can share with them. There's things like modeling and red carpet, but our main one is the table hosts. And Miss Ardith can share.
All right. So, who loves Jesus? Raise your hand. All right. So, there is no better way to show how much you love Jesus than to be a table host. Because you get to love on these women that come. And I'm telling you, that is the best job of the whole event, I think, is being a table host, because you get to be a creative, you get to have fun, you get to invite people to sit at your table, you can give out little gifts like boxes of chocolates, things like that, but it's just a lot of fun. But the main thing is to let the women know how much they are loved. And that's the whole point of the night, is just to show the love of Jesus, and that's one way that we can do it. So, like Paula said, we need a lot of table hosts. We plan on having 50 tables, right? And so 8 to 10 guests per table. So we need not only table hosts, but co-hosts. So if you feel like I'm too busy, I can't host a table, but I could sure help with one, we need co-hosts as well. So get together with a good friend, with your daughter, with your, I always drag my daughter along, with somebody that you enjoy spending time with. And it's just fun to plan and create and see what you can do to just give somebody some treats and some love that night. So really want to encourage you. And anybody that table, send them my way or have them fill out the information. I'll be happy to contact them and talk to them about it, okay?
And we do have a QR code for the table host as well, trying to keep it simple or make it hard, I don't know. But the table host form is your way of registering. So if you are a table host, you don't register again for the event. You just, when you fill out this table host registration, you are registered for the event, okay? Just to make it clear. So we have a door prize here.
The first door prize, the first giveaway of the year. So going along with the theme of hospitality, I've got this beautiful wooden tray that says welcome and a $15 gift card to Hobby Lobby. So you can start planning your table, right? All right, so.
The first person who can tell me how to sign up to be a table host.
Right here, this thing.
Debbie just won.
Oh, no.
Debbie.
I give it to her, I give it to her.
I'm Debbie and you're Debbie.
Oh, Debbie.
You choose.
She knew the word for it.
Next, we are going to talk about registration details, and we have Crystal.
Hello, everyone. Are y'all excited? OMG, I am so excited about this. Like, I love this event. Like, I look forward to this event. Every single year is a chance for me to come and decorate a table because I always have these fun little goodies. I'm always a table host. Well, I always was a table host.
Oh, you got a promotion?
I got well, I guess it's a promotion. But yes, so registering your guests. So you can use the QR codes that are on the back of here. You can also go to the website. The table hosts and models they use to sign up through their own links. The links will be, again, you have some that are here, but on the website, you will also be able to see where the models can sign up, where the table hosts can sign up. If you need childcare that day, you can sign up there. You can have 8 women to the table or 8 people to the table, but there is room for you to have more, up to 10. Also, if you need childcare, you have to email Paula so that she can make sure.
And
there's
will
a
be
form.
sent with the link, sorry.
Yeah, there's an email link that will be sent out. Scholarships is the one where you will have to email Miss Paula. And the email is on here, but it is the roach6.paula@gmail.com. And the scholarships, let's say you already get a friends and family discount for 15, but if you can't, or you know someone that wants to really come and they can't afford the 15, that is when the scholarship can come into play. So please get in touch with us, and if you have any further questions, I'll let Paula handle those for you.
So the registration, again, I'm clarifying, if you are volunteering for any role, models, table hosts, the fashion show, you have a separate link that you are registering through. You do not have to register through Eventbrite.
Through Eventbrite, it is on the website.
Yes, so our friends and family discount for anybody you want to invite to the event who's not a nominee and who's not already hosting a table. Anyone that you want to invite to the event goes through the Eventbrite that she was talking about on the website. But they can have the friends and family discount of $15. So just to clarify that, the tickets to the public are $40. What it costs us per person is more like $55. So it's an expensive event, but we don't want the cost to keep anyone from coming. I always say it's like, you want to turn people away from church, like we don't ever want that to be the case. So we want to, if there's someone we want to have at the event and money is keeping them from it, we are going to make sure it's covered. The reason we still sell the tickets to the public though is because, like tonight, when it was free, we would have like 100 people sign up and not show up. And then we're paying for their meals. Now, at a venue, that's a huge expense because the venue itself charges a lot per person. So that is why that's why we have that public price, but all of your people, they use the friends and family discount that is written there, and it's $15 for them. Make sense? Yes?
I do have a question. So register separately, but then the rest of the table registers on the LBD website?
Yeah, so just like we did last year, the Eventbrite for all your people, you can register them through Eventbrite, which allows you to do all of them at once. Yeah.
If you do include.
Which I changed the time limit on that. I don't know, last year I don't think it was set. Yeah, I think isn't there, she know more about Eventbrite, but I think it times
I
itself
did it like
out.
5 times, I wrote everybody's name down.
Yeah.
Unless it's specially set, so you'll have 20 minutes to put everybody's info.
Yes.
So I just want to clarify, I go to the LBD website to sign up as mom.
You should already have the link from, I think you're already signed up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, yes, you are. I already saw, yeah, I saw yours. So you have that separate link that Nadia already sent you. You're signed up. You don't need to do anything else. Your people, they go to the website if you invite anybody.
Okay.
Okay. Next, I believe we have Ms. O'Shea. Oh, I think we need to give away a door prize though.
I think
Well, in true O'Shea fashion, we should give away a door prize.
O'Shea
O'Shea is queen of our donations. So let's see, come up with a question about registration.
Where do you go to register your children? Your child?
The website.
That's a confusing one because I didn't clarify.
Email.
The email will automatically be sent out when you register. When you
yourself.
register, the email is sent. If you need to, yes. The automated email goes out. Yeah.
Clarify.
Yes.
Was there a
But-
winner now?
We'll do the second question.
Second question is,
What
how
ages
do
are
you
kids?
set up for scholarships? If you need a scholarship?
Email Bruder.
Go to Donna.
Yes.
Donna gets a gift. Oh, the sweatshirt. Sorry. Yes, the sweatshirt. Bring it up. Oh, we've got to show you the beauty. You've got to see the awesome sweatshirt. And they're super soft and really comfy. Done.
Well, I just bought one.
You just bought one. Give her a shirt, t-shirt. T-shirt.
Miss Pam over there can do first.
This man has enough t-shirts for me.
No more t-shirts?
No more t-shirts. Does it say what the ages of the children are?
Yes, I think it says under 12.
Okay. All right, so I am 4 and 5. I'm gonna scooch over here. Hello.
Come on in.
Sorry. Okay. Y'all want some water? I have some props over here, sorry.
All right.
Okay, so I have a couple of bullet points to talk about sharing. So how do we spread the word about this one? So on your form handout, item number 4 here, so the socials. We've got to get this out on our social media, so
Facebook, put up the Facebook for me.
yay! So we have our Facebook link here, so like, follow, share, but also we've got these beautiful marketing tools that are in the back, on the back table. So we've got this great poster. There are all kinds of forums and boards that you can post these on. I think every Starbucks has a board, and you can ask, or you can also just post it. Up there, I know Panera has a board, so lots of our local coffee shops, they've got these posters as well. So I love the graphic this year. One of my favorites, and very, very eye-catching, very simple, great information, super classy picture of Valencia. I cannot wait to hear from her again. I'm so excited. Yes, I know. Now you're gonna invite more people, right? Because it's Valencia. But these also, once you post it on one of those boards at Starbucks, take a pic, put it on our social media page, let everybody know, like, hey, I've got downtown covered. So these are in the back if you want to take a few with you. Please just take them and commit to putting them up. We also have some other materials in the back. So, poster. We have an invitation. So this is great, many size of your poster. So these are great to keep. So a great example of, your dry cleaner maybe, somebody that you aren't as close to, or if you need to send a reminder to. So these are great to keep in your purse. They've got kind of the same thing here. We're on the back. It has that pesky QR code, but it helps everybody everybody know how they can link out. It has our socials on here. It has our website on here. Of course, our bio of Valencia, because we love her. And so this is another, again, feel free to take a handful of these and share them, give them out. And then we also have, in one of the baskets is a black, I call this the drop card, but this is really just like a short and sweet who we are. What is our vision? Sorry, I made notes for myself. But what is our vision? Very great short summary here on who we are, kind of, Paula, how you gave us that intro here. Our mission on here to outfit ourselves, outfit these women in God's love as they walk their individual runway with life. It's got our website on here as well. It also has how you can help and participate. So again, with the drop card, how it's different than an invitation is to kind of spreading the word about our organization around town, and also as a business, how someone could get involved, or how other individuals can maybe step up their involvement as well. So if you have somebody that's maybe been once or twice, this is helpful for them, but also if you're sharing this with businesses, great tool. I actually use these quite a bit. So, like, follow, share, of course, all of our socials. Help us distribute some of these promotional materials. Wear your walking billboard. Get a t-shirt. They're in the back here for sale. Larissa will be helping at the end. We also have the hoodies as well, so I can't wait to get one of those. And digital versions of the promotional material.
So all of the things that we hand out tonight we have digital forms, so they will be on Facebook. One of the reasons I would love for you all to like and follow us on Facebook, it's up there if you haven't already, is because we will keep putting everything on Facebook. So it's an easy way for you to share and invite people. So when we are pushing for table hosts, that'll be on Facebook. You could just share that and invite your friends. When we are asking for dress sponsors or whatever, everything will be there. And you can just be looking on Facebook every day, share what we have, okay?
I know we're going through the bulleted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did you have a question?
No.
Oh, okay. On the other side of that, this is actually a document that I've used throughout the years as well. Again, a really, really great summary of what is the heart of Little Black Dress. It's a very short and sweet summary. So if anybody ever asks you, this is good for you to reference and give very, very quick summaries, because you can also give a 1-hour summary of what is Little Black Dress. Not everybody has an hour, but this is very, very short and to the point. So I use this verbiage a lot. Whomever wrote this, Aaron, I think, I don't know, but they did a really great job, and I've used it over the years. Appreciate that. Also, of course, for your reference, all the codes at the bottom, and then just this little snippet as well. So do you know if this is going to be available in a digital format?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Yeah, perfect. I'm going to have a copy of this if we need it too. So that's part of our share. How can we fill our 500 seats along with nominating for awards and dresses as well?
Yes.
So on to number 5, which is also a little bit in my wheelhouse, is donations. So how do we achieve the phenomenal success of the Nights of the Little Black Dress? It does come with a cost, and so we ask for donations to help cover that. So we have a handful of varieties of ways that even you here in the room help with that, but door prizes. So how fun to have door prizes. If you've been to an event before, we will draw names. We will hand out entire tables to get door prizes. We will have people come up to the stage and kind of pick a beautifully decorated bag, or we've had some really cool prizes in the past. So you can also join me in praying that people in our economy are willing to share and to donate to our organization, because that's part of the response as well is asking for companies to help us. So if there's any other gift cards maybe that any of you want to donate, we can always, if you want to reach out to me, I can take those and incorporate that into our giveaways throughout the event. Dress sponsorship. This is also something from your own personal giving that can be very, very impactful. So the dress sponsorship is $150. So that will cover the dress, the jewelry,
their ticket for the night,
ticket,
and their guest ticket for the night.
And thank you for reminding me. I forgot they do have an accompanying guest. Yes, ma'am.
What if we have a closet full of little black dresses that we can donate that are brand new?
Brand new, we'll take them. So we'll add them to our inventory, and then as
directly affiliated with the church building here, if I've said that correctly, a lesson I've learned in a donation request process. But this is truly the organization that is looking to serve women. And that is a population that businesses are happy to support. So we are a nonprofit organization. We serve women in our community that need a hand, a leg up, any way you want to address that. But it's really that very simple verbiage too, as opposed to a church event, if it's okay to say that. So also, I love this last bullet point here, and I underlined it for myself, but shopping through Amazon and one of Amazon's charitable partnerships as well. So if you use that URL there, the smile.amazon.com, you can select a charitable organization. So as you do your Amazon shopping, a portion of that proceeds can go to the 127 James Street Ministries.
And just to clarify, because people are like, wait, I thought you were Little Black Dress. 127 James Street was the nonprofit my husband and I started years ago, and we added the Little Black Dress as a DBA after that. And so it goes, now we just have Little Black Dress. So it goes into, everything that's given goes directly to Little Black Dress event.
Yes. It's not a direct bullet point on here as well, but direct financial giving and a dollar value. So again, for organizations that, any businesses that you work for that are looking to support financially in the community, $1,000, $5,000, $10,000, we absolutely are looking to raise those funds as well. So that's, I think, globally part of the donations that we need to make this a successful event as well.
And all that business sponsor information is on the website as well. So if you do have connections with the business who would maybe be interested in sponsoring the event, you can direct them to the website, and it explains it all there and has the sponsor levels.
Two other reminders about the table in the back. There are two different documents or two different forms here with different shaded pink background. So we have, at the bottom it says partner organization. So this partner organization is an organization in town along the lines of some of those names that you mentioned. So Divis, John 316 Women, Flourish Homes. If there's an organization that you know of or you've partnered with, maybe I have some friends from college that have recently started some new charitable organizations. This gives a very fantastic summary. It's a little bit longer than some of those other summaries about who we are and how they can participate as well. So nominating women that they serve in their organization, honoring their staff by nominating for award recipients. So forgive me, that first was nominating dress awardees, then the Little Black Dress Award, I'm saying that correctly, dresses, the dress award. And then there's some more information about that Friends and Family Code as well, because again, if they are nominating the women in their organization, maybe their staff would come alongside and they can use that Friends and Family discount as well, so that's available for them. And then there's also Lee's contact information at the bottom. So if you just want to pass this off to somebody that you know, everything that they need, including the codes, are at the bottom of this one. So I'm not looking at you, Linda, but this is a really good one-pager. And then also church partners. So I think that question, I mean, if you're ever asked that question at the event, what church are you affiliated with? Yeah, often table hosts can develop those relationships with their guests and invite them to their home church perhaps, but there are many other churches in our community that very likely have heard of us through the grapevine, or maybe are being introduced for the first time, and they would love to be able to help as well. So this has information, it says at the bottom, church partners. So again, this would be a church partnership here, and it gives that information how they could provide table hosts, which is much needed. They can also nominate for both of the dress recipients and the award recipients, and then also donations as well. So it has the $150, and then it also has this kind of magic number here of $22,500 to cover the entire dress recipient. So there are church organizations that have those funds to reach out into the community as well. So we want to give everybody that opportunity to participate if possible here as well. So more contact info on this one, and actually has Paula's contact information on this one. And then all of our codes here as well. So a couple of other forms, just make sure you check the bottom on which one that you pick up if you have any ideas. And will this be available digitally as well? So perfect.
Yes.
Perfect if you don't take tonight with you, then we'll have those digital copies we can email out as well. So, questions?
I think awards should go to Sheen or all. A lot of information there.
It is a lot of information, but that's.
Okay, we need a magic question for a giveaway, because now we have the sweatshirt left to give away.
Oh,
Do you have a question?
I can make up a question. Okay. If you wanted to sponsor a dress recipient, what would that cost? Or what is the total dollar value to sponsor a dress recipient? 150.
Who got it? Who went first?
Marissa.
I was not wearing that.
Marissa's the winner.
Yay! Let me make sure for Marissa.
So,
She has a shirt on. Yes, ma'am.
how much are the t-shirts and the sweatshirts?
The t-shirts are 15, right? What did we say? And the sweatshirts, 28? I have to ask Marissa, I don't remember. 15. Yes. And any questions on any, I know there's a lot of information. Any questions on any of that? Yes?
Okay, if you're sponsoring a table, and you have, so you could have you and 9 other people at that table. What if you have 15 people that want to be at your table? So do you just be the sponsor of the second table?
You can divide, like find another, like let's say you have 15 people, is there somebody in your 15 who could lead the table for you? And then we'll put your 2 tables next to each other.
Okay.
So, now, in the past, we've tried to say, don't completely fill your table because we need room for our dress recipients. And so what we like to say is we can see 8 to 10 at a table. Try not to have more than 8 at your table so we can have space to add 2 dress recipients, or a dress recipient and their guest. So if you really look at, if you're saying 15 people.
So you're about 2.
Yeah, we want to leave space for those.
Okay.
So we tell the host to plan for 10, but try and have, if you have a host and a co-host, that's 2 of you, and then you can have 6 others, makes 8, and then leave 2 for us to be able to plug people in. And you don't have to have 6 people. You don't have, I mean, it'd be great if you invite some people, but you don't have to because we will fill your table. So, any other questions? No? Okay. If you do have questions, you can stay behind and ask. But before you go, so our theme this year is Anthem, and you see on the shirt it says "My Story, My Song." Anthem really just means our response. So the focus this year is what is our response to the love of God? A lot of times in this world, especially right now, the anthem of the woman is maybe not exactly what God has designed for our anthem to be. And so we're going to have a fun theme with talking about the anthems over time, like I Am Woman, Hear Me Roar, all the different fun anthems. But then we're going to talk about how God designed us and what our anthem should be in our response to the love of God. And you mentioned Valencia is going to be our speaker. She's amazing. So I'm excited to have her here. But for a little fun thing that we're doing for the event, if you haven't already, I know there's some of you who haven't, think about one word that would define what you want your anthem to be, or a couple of words is fine. I had a hard time deciding, but I picked truth, and we have a little sticker, we stuck it on the board, on the backdrop there. Sean's gonna take a picture of you with your word, and we're gonna use it for the event, so don't go unless you get your picture taken. No, Misty, I don't want my picture taken. You can do it. So that is I would just love to have all your pictures for that. And if you have any questions, you can stay behind and let us know. And I just want to close in prayer. All right? Heavenly Father, we thank you again for the opportunity to serve you. God, I pray that we are led every step of the way by you, by your Spirit. God, help us to walk in your wisdom and in your led every step of the way. God, we know that you created this event, so we know that you will provide for this event. God, I pray that you provide the finances, you provide the volunteers, and God, that you bring in the guests that need to experience you. God, I ask you to anoint every detail, and God, to